I don't know if this is a thing of Formula One, but it feels like every year there is a OG driver who has a very rocky start to the season. Last year it was Lewis Hamilton, and this year it seems like it's Fernando Alonso's turn. Bad luck. Fernando Alonso's start to the 2025 season has to be the worst that he has had in the recent years with the car that he has underneath him. Though the AMR 25 is not a podium contender, it has proven to be a point scorer in the hands of Lance Stroll. But more than anything, bad luck seems to have caught out Fernando Alonso in the opening rounds of the 2025 season. Not to get it twisted, Fernando Alonso is a driver who's still on top of his game. So yeah, I see a lot of people taking advantage of this situation to hate on the Spaniard. Nope. Fernando Alonso is still the OG and he's still in form. Underestimation. A lot of people on social media are quick to jump to conclusions, and that is a problem of modern society, jumping into conclusions a little too soon. I agree that he has had 2 back-to-back failed weekends, but it was out of bad luck more than anything, and he was ahead of his teammate in both those occasions, and he finished the Japanese Grand Prix ahead of his teammate as well. Fernando is still extracting the maximum potential out of the AMR 25, and that is the truth. The crash at the Australian Grand Prix was just unfortunate because he ran over the gravel that got spit onto the curb by Gasly, and Fernando Alonso had to retire from the Chinese Grand Prix due to brake failure. His crash at the free practice 2 session at the Japanese Grand Prix at the Degner 1 was too uncharacteristic of Fernando Alonso. Even he sounded too perplexed on the radio by the incident. Fernando Alonso is usually brilliant at assessing the gap and is really good at his spatial awareness. So him dipping the wheel at the grass to have an incident at the Japanese Grand Prix felt so surreal. But he definitely needs some solid weekends in this season to claw back the points deficit to his teammate now. That's the reality. Bounce back. Bounce back is very much possible, and with Fernando Alonso being a part of the conversation, he can easily claw back the deficit. With Adrian Newey now at the helm of the car development, the team is already raving about his inputs being vital in the development of the AMR 25. I have no doubt that Fernando Alonso will end the season on a better note. So a bounce back is very much possible. Though by looking at Aston Martin's performance right now, it seems like a far-fetch for them to fight for podiums towards the end of the season. Let's not forget they have Adrian Newey, and if there's one thing that we did understand from this ground effects regulation is that all it takes is one solid upgrade package for a team to get catapulted to the top of the field. So Aston Martin's ambition to fight for podiums towards the tail end of the season might not be so delusional after all. So yes guys, these are my thoughts and opinion on Fernando Alonso and his rocky start to the 2025 season. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit the like button and let me know down in the comments on what are your thoughts on all of this. I'm curious to know what is your take on it. So put it down in the comments. With that being said, subscribe to Forawin if you haven't already. And until next time, it's me Vinesh from Forawin and I'm out. Peace.